Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing? This is your girl, Dr. Patience, international best-selling author of the book Breathe With Me, A Guide to Finding Peace in the Storms of Life. How are you doing? Happy New Year to you. Today, I will not take much of your time. I just wanted to share this with someone who is having some difficulties due to stress, anxiety, pressure, cares and worries of this world, wondering what you are going to do, what you're going to eat, what you're going to put on yourself, all these big things that you have to deal with just because you are in the new year. So I want to share my screen. I will not take much of your time. I just want to share this. So here's the screen I want to share with you. Let's talk about chest pains. So if you are someone who takes on a lot of responsibilities as a career woman, you are in a position where you have to wear a lot of hats. You are the CEO, the chief executive, the executive director. You are leading yourself, first of all. You are leading lots of people. And you are also responsible for emotional, physical, environmental, social, all the dimensions that you can think about. So I just want to bring your attention to the fact that as things are going on in your life, you would have pressure. And your body has a way of telling you that you are going through something. So pause, take care of yourself, and everything will be all right, okay? So in this few slides, I'm going to share symptoms, signs that you want to stop and take care of yourself. Because at the end of the day, you have only one you. Without you taking care of the human body that you have, your soul and your spirit will have nowhere to be. And you cannot have impact on the other people that are dependent on you. So do your best to put yourself first. Put yourself in front of your own line. Okay, so where is it? Where is the chest pains? Okay, so chest pains is felt on the upper part of the neck. Okay, so your chest, the chest pain can be felt on the upper part of the neck to your belly. You can feel pain, you can feel pressure, you can feel tightness. You may even feel your chest muscles or tendons in the nerves. And this can be alarming sometimes. I have to tell you the truth. As I'm speaking with you, I had this issue before. I have had it, not just once, but several times. I have gone to the ER thinking that I was having a heart attack or a stroke or something, because I work in a very high-paced environment where everything's like go, 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 you know? So I usually go to the ER thinking that something was happening, and they check me out and I'm clean, there's nothing wrong with me. So just this last one I went, the doctor actually said, we have ruled out all the major crazy things and there's nothing wrong with you, but you're still having those chest pains, and I'll invite you to go do ABC when you get home. So I just want you to know that no one is invincible to having chest pains or having pressure. Here I am, international best-selling author of several books, and inviting people to pay attention to their stress, to their anxiety, having clients, global, international clients all over the place, helping them to overcome their issues. But I want you to know that as a caregiver, if you are in the position, nurses, doctors, all the people who are in positions of helping others, they end up taking the stress upon themselves so that you will be free. So who takes care of the nurse? Who takes care of the doctor? Who takes care of the pastor? Who takes care of the VP? So this slide is for all of you who are like, I know all this already. I don't need it. Well, yes, I know it all too. This is a reminder for those of you who already know, but have decided that, hey, I want to put my job first. This is just a friendly reminder to put yourself first and put all the other responsibilities second. Because without you, you will not be able to do all the others, okay? So what are some of the causes of chest pains? It could be heart attack, okay? Which is a blockage of blood supply to the part of the heart. Another one is angina. This is similar to heart attacks, but without long-lasting damage to the heart, okay? We also have the pericarditis, all right? Other causes of chest pains could be digestive problems like ulcers, indigestion, gastric reflux, or gallstones. So this is the part that I was surprised when the doctor made me aware that, oh, it could be that you have gastric reflux. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't have gastric. And he said, oh, go try when you go to the over-the-counter, there is antacid, the fast-acting one. So if you're listening to this, this is what my doctor told me, that he has checked me out. There's nothing, there's no heart attack, no angina, nothing. I should go to the over-the-counter people, tell them that I want the fast-acting antacid, and I should take one and see how it works. And to my surprise, guys, I did try it. I took that one little tablet, chewable. I even put it on my tongue just for it to melt, and it went away. Can you believe this? So you might not know what is really going on with you, but I invite you to always go to the doctors, get yourself checked. It gives you the peace of mind to not have the anxiety of wondering if you're going to be here tomorrow, okay? All right. Other causes of heart chest pains could be lung problems, like collapsed lung, blood clots, asthma, pneumonia. Oh, and thank God he also checked and said there was no blood clots, because he said sometimes blood clots. That scared me though. When they told me they were gonna do a check for blood clot, I'm like, woo. And he said even if they check and they found blood clots, the test would not tell them where the blood clot is. So that could also lead to a whole other thing. Chest pains could also be due to rib injuries or muscle pains, panic attacks. I can't tell you how many people have panic attacks in a single day, or how many times they have it in a day. Someone would just be sitting down on the couch with their feet up, having their cozy blanket, with their teas, watching their favorite show, and panic attack would just set in. It could lead to chest pains. Pinched nerves could lead to chest pains. Shingles could also lead to chest pains. So there are numerous causes or things that could lead to chest pains. Do not take anything lightly. Listen to your body. It's just your body trying to tell you, please take your time, take it slow. You are overworking me. You are overrunning me. I'm about to break down. Please hear me out. Your body is just giving you signals, okay? Now let's talk about what some of the signs of chest pains are, okay? So it could be squeezing or tightness in the chest, which may spread to the back, neck, jaws, shoulders, or arms. You could be having shortness of breath, sweating, dizziness, stomach upset, nausea, or throwing up. You may have weakness or feeling faint. So any of these things could be some main signs of chest pains, okay? Some of the diagnoses that can be used during this time to check and make sure that you are doing okay is lab tests, chest x-rays, ECG, echocardiogram, stress test, nuclear heart scanning, and CT, okay? So you can request any of these things, or your healthcare providers will run all of these things just to give you that peace of mind that you are not having anything dangerous. Okay, so what are some of the things that you can do to prevent? As you know, prevention is always better than cure. Prevention is always better than cure. Don't wait till you are actually having the chest pains and then think about what you can do. Right now that you're listening to me, if you are not having chest pains, this is the time to take care, put measures in place so you do not have the chest pains at all, okay? So if you are a smoker, please stop it. Keep a healthy weight. If you are heavy, try to release some weight. Listen, you don't have to go on a CrossFit, cross country to go crazy about it. There are lots of information out here on the internet, on YouTube, wherever. Just lay flat on the ground, listen, and lift up your feet like a little child. Have your knee in a 90-degree angle to your hips, right? And then with your hands spread over your head, around like that. One hand up, the opposite leg down, and then bring it back, one leg up, one leg down. That alone, if you do it consistently and it's low impact. I know I have clients who are like, I don't want to exercise. I don't want to lift up I don't want to do anything. It doesn't work for me. Even gives me anxiety and raises up my heart rate. I don't want. So this is just a low impact for people who are looking to release some weight. Lay down on the floor, lift up your legs and your arms over your head, bring it forward, take it back, bring it forward. The slower you do it, the more impact you're going to have. Yeah. Keep blood pressure, cholesterol, and high sugar under control, okay? You know what to do. Speak to your doctors. If you know you are prone to these things, go ahead and ask your healthcare providers how you can have those things under control, all right? For me, as a breath work strategist, I invite people to always use breathing exercises to help them lower their blood pressure, okay? So if you are able to block your right nostrils, okay, and inhale through the left nostrils like 5 times, inhaling and exhaling, you are definitely going to lower your blood pressure. And whilst that is doing that, it is opening up your right hemisphere of the brain where the creative juices are. So you can go ahead and do all the things that you have been thinking you are not able to do. Open it up and do that, okay? Get into some exercise routines that work for you. The goal is to do something that you can sustain. Not these 5-day wonder, and then you cannot keep it up. Look for exercise that actually works for you. Now, what you feed your body is what is going to show. So you cannot put in just anything and expect that you're going to be in great shape. So eat the foods that work for you, eat them in moderation, make sure they are balanced. You have all the rainbows in there. Some people need more fruits, others need more vegetables, whatever it is, just take care of yourself and stay away from foods that are high in fats, okay? When do you have to really call your doctor? Now that's the question. You are doing all these prevention things, but when do you have to call your doctor? Number one, when you have the chest pain, please don't be like some of us who are like, oh, I think I can manage this. Call the doctor. The time that you're using to complain and woe is me, call the doctor. Whenever you're having trouble breathing, call the doctor. If your heart beats faster than normal, call the doctor. When you're feeling dizzy, call the doctor, all right? Heart attack symptoms in women and men are different, okay? So whenever you're feeling dizzy, for women, it is dizziness, lack of energy, weakness. breathing difficulty, nausea, vomiting, and heartburns. These are the symptoms, main symptoms for women, okay? Heart attack symptoms: pale, sweating, jaw pain, which radiates down the arm, nausea and vomiting, difficulty breathing, chest pain or pressure. In my book, Breathe With Me, A Guide to Finding Peace, I share a story where my husband, one morning we just woke up and he's like, take me. Yes, he said, take me. And I knew what it meant. Take him to the doctor. I ended up putting stents in him. You have to just listen to yourself, know yourself. This is not a time to play hero. If you see any of these symptoms, please call the doctor. They're there to help us. Monitor your pain, guys. Monitor the pain. Amount of pain on a scale of 0 to 10. What makes it worse? Some people just standing up could make it worse. Others just laying down. Others not doing anything, okay? So you want to be able to measure the pain. What kind of pain it is? Is it, can you describe it? You have to be able to use all your 5 senses to be able to help the healthcare provider know what's happening. Is it burning? Is it throbbing? Is it stabbing? Is it sharp? Is it dull? Is it cramping? What kind of pain is it? How often are you having this pain? Is it like constant? Is it in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening? When does it happen? Document. Physical activities. When you do physical activities, do you have muscle strains, or does it limit your activities? Like, you know, maybe you like to go jogging, now you cannot go anymore. Changes to diet. Avoid foods that make your signs worse. Avoid laying down right after eating, guys. Do not do that. Do not lay down right after you eat, because you might think it's not working, but it is working. So do not lay down right after eating. I know sometimes you go out, you are very tired, you just want to rest. You just eat the dinner and you are in a lay down. So I want to remind you not to do that. Sit up a little bit, read a book, a good book. You can grab my book, Breathe With Me, A Guide to Finding Peace in the Storms of Life. Read it, read other books that lift you up, put you in a great mood before you go to bed, okay? Eat smaller meals in the night, in the evening, or whenever. It's not the time for you to eat everything at the same time. Just eat in little portions. I know you love your beverages, but set a goal to start decreasing them. Decrease the amount of beer you have and the amount of wine and the mixed drinks that you are taking, okay? Consider cutting down smoking or quitting altogether, because it will help you. When the lungs are not doing well, it could lead to chest pains, okay? So everything is connected, and you have to take responsibility for yourself. Take responsibility. Decide on working on releasing weight that you don't need, okay? Release the weight. The less weight you have, you would be able to part. So back to what we already mentioned, ways to prevent this health problem is taking care of yourself with physical activities, okay? Take care of yourself when you doing exercise. Not do ones that are higher than you. Make sure you stay within your means. You are not here to impress anyone. You're only here to improve upon the person you were yesterday, so you can be able to impact the world and fulfill the goals that you have set for yourself and all the people whose destinies are connected to yours. Knowingly or unknowingly, your life is not just yours. There are lots of people who are dependent on you, okay? It is very important if the activities are better than what you are used to. So be very careful. Avoid lifting heavy objects. I have a course where I teach people how to lift up items and how to sit, how to do physical exercises whilst behind their desk, because your posture will help you to prevent some of these muscle pulls and chest muscles getting too tight. Okay, you can also manage anxiety with breathing exercises, and that is why I always recommend this book that I have, Breathe With Me, A Guide to Finding Peace in the Storms of Life. It has about 11 powerful breathing techniques in there that you can use right where you are, whether you are at work, whether you are at home, wherever you are. You can even share with your executives in the board meeting. You can just say, pause right now, everyone, before we make this important decision. Let us just do one of these breathing exercises, and then you can move on, okay? It really, really helps, all right? So if you have any questions and you want to schedule a discovery call with me on how to manage your stress and anxiety, because listen, life is happening. Nobody really plans to have chest tightness, right? But if that is what is happening to you and you would like to consult, have a consultation with me, call me and email me actually at patienceserenitygrove@gmail.com. Again, it is patienceserenitygrove@gmail.com. Send your email and then we'll schedule a time. I'm going to take you through an assessment, and the assessment is right here. It says, take your wellness assessment. You want to take it so you yourself will see where you are at this moment. Where am I in my wellness journey? Wellness is a whole package: physical, spiritual, emotional, mental, environmental, social, intellectual, all of it. You want to be able to know, where am I right now and where do I want to go from here? Okay, it will really help you. Feel free to visit my website, patienceserenitygrove.com, patienceserenitygrove.com. Okay, so thank you so much, and I'm super excited that you spent your time with me today. I wish you all the very best. You can connect with me on all social media as Patience Serenity Grove on Facebook, my business page, Patience Serenity Grove on Instagram, and then on Twitter. You can go on Amazon and grab my book. This is a journal, the I Breathe journal. I invite you to grab a copy for yourself and for your team. It will help everyone just be in the moment, catch themselves, journal what is happening, and do a breathing exercise to calm you down and recenter you. It has been amazing connecting with you today. My name is Dr. Patience Hemenway, and I am your cheerleader. I want you to know that inside of your mind and your body, you are the queen, you are the king, and the master of your neurology. In fact, you are the ultimate ruler of your kingdom. You are in charge. Do not give that key to anyone else. Take it back and take care of yourself. I'm wishing you all the best. Be well. Bye-bye for now.